Hello, hey there. I hope you're doing fine. Thank you so much for joining me here on this live broadcast on my Facebook page. And if you're going to be watching this for the first time, please don't forget to like and follow the page. And obviously, you can click down there on the right corner to share this video if you find it very interesting. And for you who is going to be watching this on my YouTube channel, please, as I always say in my videos, don't forget to click on the right side of your video to subscribe to this channel to watch other videos like this one. So today in this video, in this beautiful park, I'm here again for the next few minutes to share my thoughts about some of the things that I've learned as Benjamin, never to repeat them in my life. And I don't know, maybe by the end of the video, I'll be sharing the same thoughts as yours, but I know there are so many things that you don't want to repeat in your life ever again. And you can leave a comment down there below, some of those things that you never ever want to repeat. But these are just my thoughts. I understand that all of us, we try to be a hero in our lives. But sadly, life, is not predictable. You might plan certain things to do in life, but life doesn't turn out the way you wanted it to be. That means it's full of ups and downs. And nobody's perfect. Benjamin making this video, and you as a viewer, and even if you share this video to another person who's going to watch it later on, we try to be perfect. But it's very hard to maintain perfection in our life. We make mistakes. Some of the mistakes are really big, others are small. And I know that every single human being in this world has one specific thing that they did, a big mistake that they regret. My question to you is this: what is one thing that you have done that you regret until now? Living a life of regrets, it's not a very nice thing. When you watch the videos of the people who are very old or very sick in their deathbeds, some of them have very sad revelations and confessions about regrets of some of the things they never did in their life or they repeated doing them. Making a mistake is part of life, but repeating the same mistake, it becomes your own mistake. It becomes you, the person who has done it twice or three times again. You have to take responsibility to clean up your life. And in my life up to now, some of the regrets or some of the mistakes that I've done and I don't want to repeat again, one of them is judging people quickly. I'm so lucky to have a platform on social media that I interact with so many different kind of people from all over the world. In inbox, on comments, in videos, and even in just chatting. And it's very easy to judge someone. It's a natural instinct. When you meet someone, the way they dress, the way they talk, their accent, their skin color, and what comes from their mouth, is very easy to judge them quickly before you listen to them. Because we're human beings, we are trained to judge people. And I have shared in one of my podcasts, when I was in college, I sat next to my classmates who kept on asking me so many questions about the documents we were reading just after we had entered into the college. And I didn't know that he was visually impaired. In short, he was blind. And I got irritated by his questions. I asked him, why? Why do you keep on asking me these documents and you can read by yourself? And then he looked. He didn't see me. He just smiled and told me, I'm sorry, I cannot see. The person who helps me to move around is not around here now. He's gone somewhere. I'm seated here waiting for him to help me to move around. And down here on the floor, it is the stick that I use walking around with. Yes, judging people is part of life. But before you judge anyone you meet on the streets, in social media, anywhere, in a function, breathe in, breathe out, take your time before you pass a judgment. Your judgment could be correct, but if it's wrong, it will haunt you forever. And that's why I take time to judge people that I meet for the first time. The second biggest thing that I've learned that I don't want to repeat is trying to please everyone. The person who tries so hard to please everyone ends up pleasing nobody. I'm making this video in a very beautiful park. It's late in the evening, And one guy that I'm sure is pleasing so many people is an ice cream seller. The children are lining in front of his truck to buy ice cream. If you want to make everyone happy and anyone all over the world, just sell ice cream. Very few people do not want to eat ice cream anyway. But if you really want to make everyone happy around you, you will end up becoming the saddest. And every time you want to please people, no matter how much you do, your family members, your co-workers, the company you work for, your boss, people in social media, your neighbors, and even your so-called friends, you'll find that at the end of the day, you are the saddest person. There are few people that you can please. Choose them wisely. Those ones, stick to them. But the rest of the people, whatever they have to say about your life and what you do, don't pay attention. The other thing that I've learned that I don't want to repeat is saying yes and yes to everything and anything. Every time you're saying yes to everything, there is a chance that you will suffer in saying yes. Saying yes to bullshit, saying yes to toxic relationship, saying yes to somebody who is using you, manipulating you. My posts here on social media and my videos are about exposing how people use people. These days, most people are looking for help, and not only help, they are there to get benefits. In short, everyone is looking on how they can make a profit on anything and anyone. Every time you're with someone, whether you're with a man or a woman or anyone all over the world, they, he, she is looking out on how to make a profit on you. And if you always say yes, 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 then you will have a very miserable life. You will live full of stress because your life will be always geared to making others and that person happy because you simply said yes. Yes to all the shit they're doing to you. Learn never to repeat saying yes to everything. In every yes, there is a no. Remember to sometimes say no and stick to your no. Don't change your mind. Don't explain. I posted one video that you have to stop explaining to people why you say no. If you tell a man, no, it cannot happen, I cannot do it, I cannot give you money, no sex, no attention, no calling, no relationship, do not spend more time explaining to this guy why you say no. No is a word and it's final. It's a sentence and it has a meaning. It simply means no. The other thing that I've learned over the years now that I don't want to repeat is trying as much as I can. I'm sorry the kids are making fun and playing in the next backyard in front of me. One of the other things that I've learned, listen to me, is be very careful about my health. When you see my videos, when you bump into my pictures, I like smiling. I want to look healthy. I want to feel a healthy young man. Even on my age, at my age, I just want to be healthy. And I was so lucky to live in an Asian country for 10 years. Seeing how those people took care of their health, despite how much they work hard, and maybe sometimes they don't have a nice work balance and family life. Health is everything. When was the last time you were sick? When you were sick, could you even open this Facebook or YouTube video? When you were sick, what were you thinking about? When was the last time you're lying in a hospital bed? I am sure, as I'm making this video, very few people will be watching this while they are sick, lying in bed. If you are not healthy, there are so many things that you can never do in this world. Whether you're rich, whether you're famous, whether you have a huge number of following, whether you're not famous, whether you're not on social media. But so long as you are not healthy and you are sick, then your life becomes meaningless. What are you eating? What are you drinking? In one of my past videos, I said that balanced diet is not what just you eat. Balanced diet is also what you see, what you read, what you listen to, and who do you follow on these streets of social media. Everything that you consume has an impact about your life, how you feel, and how you see your life in future. In as much as you try to live healthy, eating healthy, be careful about what you're consuming on a daily basis, what you're watching, what you're listening to and what you're hearing. A healthy life involves discipline. Drinking enough water, having enough sleep, taking some exercises, shutting off social media for some time, and just to breathe, go to nature, feel the nature around you, be around people, not locking yourself somewhere in a tiny room, drinking alcohol or smoking, or trying to swallow yourself from all the dramas that are around us in our lives, thinking that the problems that you're facing, you can run away from them. Health is everything. This is my message that I encourage so many people in my videos. If you take care of your health, and I mean real health, the way you live and what you eat, it's very easy for you to sort out other issues in your life. The other stresses that come every single day and night, it's very easy to handle them. If you're not healthy and you're too much stressed, then your body cannot function. You cannot reason. You cannot solve problems. You can be so stressed up to a level of thinking that what somebody is doing to you, even though they are hurting you, you think and believe that is love, that you were meant to suffer like that, that the grass is not green on the other side. No, love is not meant to punish you. Love is not meant to make you stressed out. Love is not meant to make you feel like you are so depressed that you have no life, you have no future ahead of you. That's not love. That's not a relationship. You would rather be single and enjoy life like others. And I want to finish by saying this. In relation to taking care of your health, one of the things that you should never repeat ever again, and thank you so much for all of you who are buying those stars on my Facebook page, is never repeat in postponing to enjoy life. Enjoying life is something that I've come to learn over the years, that in as much as I'm a breadwinner in my family, taking care of my parents, my younger brothers and sisters as their firstborn, I have a life. Benjamin has a life to live. You, the viewer, has a life to live. You are not born to sacrifice every single minute, day and life to please people, to help people. That is not why you are alive. You need to enjoy life. I am sure you have heard a million times that life is too short. And I want to challenge you today. Go and find the meaning of that statement. What does it mean when people say life is too short? How many of your friends have died that are your age mates, your classmates? When is the last time you heard that your classmate you were together with in school has died? What message did you learn from the death of your classmate? He or she was your age mate, but you're alive. You're watching me. You're listening to me. You don't know me. I don't know you. The true meaning of life is living to every single moment that you have, celebrating every single day. Yes, this year might have started very wrong and very badly in your life and in your family. But the beauty about life, you are still alive. I believe in God, that the same God that has kept you alive, He has a purpose. He has a reason why you're still alive, why He didn't take your life away, why you're still breathing. Even if you touch your heart right now, listening to me, your heart is beating. This means you still have a life, something to celebrate about every single day. And my challenge to you is this. What are you celebrating? Put aside your children. Put aside your parents. Put aside your spouse. Put aside your job. Put aside your business deal that went successful. Why don't you celebrate your life? Why don't you just enjoy? Why don't you buy yourself a nice gift and say, hey, after listening to this guy speaking, I think I've forgotten myself. You have been doing so much for so many people in your family and even strangers, and the only person that you have forgotten is you, the viewer watching and listening to me. I don't know what are other things that you don't want to repeat. I have not mentioned them in this video, but personally, as I said from the beginning, these are my thoughts as Benjamin. And I believe in these thoughts, maybe you will learn something. Do not repeat the same mistakes that you did last year, 5 years ago. Learning is a process. Even me, I'm still learning on avoiding to do the same mistakes. Once you stop learning, then you go back to do the same mistakes. But if you learned from last year, 5 years what you did, I guarantee you the next 5 years, then you will not make the same mistakes. And your life as you get older will be having fewer and, if possible, zero regrets. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. And if you watch this for the first time, please don't forget to share this video. I want to really request you, share this video in your timeline. You can copy the link, put it in your WhatsApp status if possible, and you can tag your friend, tag your best friend on the comments. Maybe you have learned that trusting people is not a good idea, or over trusting people, loving or even blaming people so much, or trying to act a victim every time, saying you are the victim. There are so many things that you have learned that I want to know in the comments. Please share this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you're watching it on YouTube. And my message to you, please, is continue living your life. Wherever you are at this moment, that's exactly where you're supposed to be. It might not make sense, but with time, you'll begin to understand why you are in that position at this moment. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next live video. God bless, and I love you. Thank you. Thank you for watching.